What's cracking lacking dudes and dudettes? It's Ness, and you're watching NES Collectables. And we got new starter decks. Both of them. And we also have a box of Pillars of Strength open tonight. So pretty stoked. Let's check out these new starter decks. I always love the starter decks. They're pretty neat. I don't think that there's anything too crazy in these ones that's like super meta defining yet, so I'm hoping that they don't go. I think that these ones are going to be probably easier to get a hold of, because I feel like with each new set of starters, the starters are easier to get a hold of. So this is the first time opening these on the channel. They do have the rule book again, and that shouldn't be surprising to anyone. So yeah, rule book's back. Nothing changed there. New packaging though. I don't remember them having these like them packaged like this, but love it nonetheless. Gotta really just I enjoy always getting to see the new cards. A new starter deck. Luffy is pretty neat. He's looking good. On your turn, when a character is KO'd, give up to one rested Dawn card to this leader. So basically, you just want to kill all the characters with all the black cards before you attack with them. So that's not surprising. Super rare Uta. This character can't be KO'd in battle by leaders. Activate main. You may rest this character. Give up to one of your opponent's characters -2 cost during the turn. So that's kind of nice. I'm wondering if she's better than I think. And then we get the Shanks. The Shanks is pretty intense. On play, you can trash one card from your hand and KO all characters with a cost of 1 or less. So you can really, if you can get everybody's characters down in cost, you can board wipe. So that's kind of neat. Another super rare there. Gaimon, he's a vanilla. Kobe, and rest this character, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. He's not bad. Just I like him because he can rest. He's a mini Garp from the other starter deck Garp. Then we got blocker Shirahoshi. On play, give one of your opponent's characters -4 cost during his turn. We get Vivi. We've really got a spread of characters in this deck, which is kind of crazy. Like, they're all coming from like different sections in the story. Like having Vivi and Shirahoshi and Gaimon and Kobe. Like, you're just like, this is just all the people Luffy's really interacted with that aren't part of the crew. But yeah, she's got a blocker with the trigger. That's kind of nice. So she might see some play just because she's got that trigger. Higuma, give up one of your opponent's characters -2 cost during his turn on play. Maybe if you want to duplicate the Suru ability, I could see people playing him. Makino, the draw's nice, especially if you're already going to have characters with 0 cost, and she's a 2K. So once again, Makino's being a 2K, which is kind of great. I think that's kind of neat that she's kind of holding that 2K status. We get a Garp. It's vanilla. Luffy, that's vanilla. Great art though. Laboon. It's our first Laboon, I think. And then Mr. 2. Bon Clay is back. Dawn times 1 at the end of a battle, which this character battles your opponent's characters. You may KO that opponent, their character. if you do KO this character. This might be a good answer to just like dealing with whatever people may want to put on the field and just think they're going to continually wreck into you. Because for 5 cost, like this could end up being a decent threat. To just be like, I will hold this up and I will make you not attack me so much. We got Gum Gum Bell and a Jet Pistol, which does have the trigger to draw a card. So that's kind of nice. And then we get Tendon. So there is that deck. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I dig it. I might have to play these decks against each other before I put them away or into decks and things like that, just because I think you really don't understand cards until you play with them. Particularly with this game, because like there's just sometimes when you're like, that could be really good. Like, I really love the art for this Yamato. Ugh, what a great looking leader. All right. Sweet looking Yamato art. Gotta love that. Land of Wano leader. Did they say who the artist? Niji Mark. The artist, I believe. But yeah, Dawn ×1. On your opponent's turn, if you have 2 or less life cards, this leader gains plus 1,000 power. So, but it's only on your opponent's turn, so it's kind of like that Dawn is going to get you that value for the whole turn, which is kind of nice. We got Sweet Odin for our first super rare. Dawn ×1, this character gains double attack. And on KO, you may trash 2 cards from your hand, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. That's pretty cool. I think that Odin is pretty good. And then we also have an ace, which is once per turn. If this character would be KO'd, you may trash a card from the top or bottom of your life cards instead. So he's kind of neat. And he's obviously hanging out with Otama there in the art, which is fantastic. We've got quite a few triggers in this deck. So that's kind of nice. We've got fantastic new full art ulti. Love her. This Kaido might end up being pretty good. Dawn ×1. If you have 2 or less life cards, this character can't be KO'd in battle. So that's kind of nice. Still can get wrecked by red, which is kind of the worry, but still, that's pretty cool. Got Momo, full art. Shinobu is our blocker. On block, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, and this character gains plus 4,000 power during this battle, which is just crazy. Basically draw a card, and she's a 6,000 power blocker that turn. That's kind of nice. Then we got some of the other characters. These also let you draw life. Play up to 1 yellow type character card with a cost of 4 or less from your hand. So that's kind of nice when attacking. Got the 6,000 power to start with. That's pretty good. More trigger abilities. So that's kind of nice. We got a vanilla yellow Luffy, but he also has Land of Wano trait, which is interesting. This Yamato seems pretty good. It's 2k counter, and you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. This character gains plus 2,000 power until the start of your next turn. So that is defensive as well, which is pretty crazy. So, you get the attack. She goes up to 5k, or they go up to 5k, and then they stay at 5k defensively, which is pretty cool. Plus the 2k counter, always good. Another Yamato in this deck, so the 3rd Yamato for the deck. is a 5 cost 7,000 vanilla. And then we get Narika Bora Arrow. This one's counter. If you have 2 or less life cards, give up to one of your opponent's leadership characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. That's kind of nice. And that also has trigger, Thunder Bagua. Yeah, 4,000 power during this battle. Then if you have 2 or less life cards, add up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less to the top or bottom of the owner's life cards face up. So this is pretty nice. So, you know, you can kind of mess with them as you need to. It also has a draw a card trigger. And there's your done. So there you go. Not the craziest starter decks compared to some of the previous ones, in my opinion, but I think they're going to be fun. So I think we're going to see the value of these cards later, for sure. I think there's going to be some funky stuff where some of this stuff comes out once people start playing with it a little bit more and understanding it. I don't know. I was a little questioning whether or not I wanted to open this box, but we're going to do it. I'm on board. I'm on board to do it. I am missing a bunch of alt arts still. I'm still missing the Ace. I'm still missing the Katakuri. I need one more Katakuri secret rare for my playsets, so I'm hoping that this box delivers. So yeah, we're gonna go down the right side because the right side seems to be where all the big hits are, from what I have been like figuring out. So let's see how this goes. All right, and we'll go pretty quick because we already know. Well, there we go. First hit is one of the things that I needed. That's pretty neat. There we go. We got a Charlotte Katakuri secret rare to start things out. That's okay. Stay on the right side of the box. I think that's the right formula. We're gonna go a Luffy and a Django. Just some rares for that one. But we do have our first leader in Crow. All right. Luno, and our first super is a Kaku. I could use more Marcos. I could use more Sparrows. There's Ace. And the Smoothie. I feel like that first pack always seems to be pretty good. You got a Zeph and a Teach. All right. Khalifa and Gin. I really love that Khalifa alt art. That alt art is beautiful. Probably one of the prettiest in the set for sure. We've got a Polly for super and a Buzzcut Mochi. Let's see here. Cracker. Okay. Another super rare. We're at three super rares. And the secret Katakuri. So far, we got a Lucci leader, a Kaya, and another rare. Kaya is so great. She really is fantastic. You should be playing her in all of your blue decks, in my opinion. Just because getting that filtering ability really, really helps you. So let's see here. Spandam. Oh, and a Don Krieg for the regular SR. Pile's getting big. And we're gonna put that up there so I don't knock things over. And last pack on the right side, we got an Arlong and a Luffy and a Fire Fist. Nothing too crazy. Okay, it's not the alt-art. So we've got at least one alt-art left. I hope. Otherwise, this would be a terrible box. Yeah, duplicate. Is that the second? That's the second ace. Flame Emperor, Monkey D. Luffy. Are you guys getting excited about the live action? It's almost here. I'm so personally excited. We got a Nami leader, Khalifa, and a Pudding. Oh, good old Pudding. I'm so stoked. I'm really hoping. Come on, alt-art leader, Katakuri. That would be crazy. Zeph, Bean. That's what I need. I need one of those. That would save me a lot of money on the collection. hoping. We got duplicate on the Krieg for the super rare. I also want the wanted cards. I got the Luffy, but I have not been able to get any of the others. What are you guys still trying to pull from this set? Comment down below what you guys are playing, what you guys are looking for. Buzzcut Mochi, Fire Fist. There's our alt-art Dawn. Seriously, no alt-art yet. Got a Katakuri, and some rares. Just not seeing anything crazy yet. We've had 5 of our 7 supers though. Oh, good. Charlotte Parasparrow. That is one of the ones I did want. I've gotten 2 of the things I really wanted. So the question now becomes, what else is in this box? So there's only one more super rare, and hopefully at least one alt-art, hopefully an alt-art leader, and a wanted card. That would be amazing. Ooh. Oh, we got a Isho. Okay, so that's our last. That is our last of the supers. We got 4 packs left. Ugh. Come on. Need some magic, Kaya. Nami. Come on. A Pudding. Ooh, okay. That's a good alt art to see. I like seeing the Marco. That's a fantastic alt art. It's very, very playable. So that means that these are probably going to be not great. Got Bluno. I think this is going to wrap the box. I don't think we're getting anything special in this pack. Should we slow roll it? Slow roll it. We got Ruta, King Bomb. We got a Monkey D. Garp, a top knot onesie. 3,000 worlds. Oh, and we got a Zeph. All right. That's pretty awesome, man. I gotta say, I was not expecting another alt-art in this box, so I will take it. I'll take that box. That's a great box. You know, the Marco's great, the Zeph's great. Katakuri's obviously super playable, and I got the Parasparrow that I needed, so I'm pretty happy with this one. So obviously, you know, I want to hear more about what you guys are playing, what you're hunting for. Tell me what you're excited about with the meta right now. So we're going to keep doing openings. I'm getting stoked. The collection's going, and I hope you guys all have a great and wonderful night. Make sure to do the thing. It helps out the channel. And, you know, don't forget, sail on.
NES.